Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. My name is Spartan Elite 43, and tonight we are back with Taskmaster Tuesdays. And we got a doozy of a challenge this week. As you can probably tell by the makeup of the two fleets, we are here to take on the American Navy, who has everything at their disposal, and we have one battleship. This is just my kind of challenge. Now, what do we have as far as the challenge goes? It's got a nice backstory to it, so we're going to go ahead and read that. You are the captain of an experimental Japanese battleship. Japan has surrendered, but you have decided that surrendering is too disgraceful and charge head-on into an American fleet that is not protected by an aircraft carrier. You feel that this is a one-way trip and have charged out with minimal fuel and crammed as many rounds as into your ship as possible. You may not retreat. We are to play Japan. It is 1940s tech, and we get to choose our range from 5,000 to 20,000 kilometers. Or 20,000 meters, sorry. I'm choosing 20,000 meters. Because we can't retreat, and because they have so much at their disposal, I need the initial distance. So that's a thing that we're going to have to do. Okay? And then from that, we are not going to get any bonuses for starting distance. We have 0 points for starting at 20,000 meters. Okay? Battleships are worth 10 points each. Battle cruisers are worth 8 points each. Armor cruisers are worth 6 points each. Light cruisers are worth 4 points each, and 2 points each for the destroyers. Okay? We are going to have to build one doozy of a ship in order to take on this fleet. So, with that being said, let's get to it. We only have one shot, by the way. We have decided as a group that in the name of the Taskmaster Tuesdays challenges, we are meant to bring this up to... Oh, actually, hold that thought. Same thing, but I forgot. We can put on unlock, which means we can choose all the hulls, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly confident that's what they said that we could do. It's 117. I want the biggest amount of weight that I can get. It looks like 115 is pretty much the largest. Yep. Or 117. Or no, this ship in particular is the largest. We can get it up to 130,000 tons, whereas this one only goes up to 90s. Yeah. We need all the displacement. So yeah, this is definitely the largest hull that we got. We're going to go ahead and max out the displacement. Now, we have to have a range of minimum. That gives us some extra weight, thank God. And then bulkheads can be any. But what was the other requirement? Oh, we have to have maximum torpedoes and ammo. So standard loadout increased on both of these. All right. So that way we don't forget about that. And, yeah, we are going to commence the building, shall we? Now, obviously, our ship is way too big to be inside these, this port, as you can see. But that doesn't really matter for us. So we're going to go with long-range accuracy of 50. So that'll be the best. And then if we go to... secondary tower, gives us +8 to long-range accuracy. So, secondary tower also. And we are going to mount that right there. Okay, for funnels, this is where we need to start getting into all of this. We need to go ahead and max out all of our stuff, because this is an experimental ship. It's going to have the best of everything, right? We're going to have force boilers. We're going to have all the best auxiliaries, the best shafts. We're going to have the best armor available. We're going to have the highest protection available for the ship from top to bottom. Okay, we are not going out with the belief that we are actually going to stand a chance against this fleet. However, we are going to go out with the best available equipment that we have to offer. And we are going to give the Americans one hell of a run. that's the plan. So we're going to be using super heavy shells. And we're going to be using high TNT. Because that helps save some weight on the hull. And with this big of a hull, that's a big savings. Okay, so now we are also going to be using electro-hydro and auto-loading. The torpedoes, we're going to go with oxygen. And we are going to go with 24-inch torpedoes. Now, we are going to have torpedoes. Okay? Period. If we're going to have any chance in this at all, we need torpedoes. I'm going to also make sure that we have the best of all of that. Now, what that is already showing you, without putting any armament on this thing and without changing any of the armor, we are already at 101,000 tons. Okay, so what can we pull back to get rid of some weight here? The RDF. Let's go ahead and knock that out. That leaves us with 99,000 tons, and we can have 31,000 tons to work with. Okay. So, with that being a thing, we're going to have centerline guns. We're going to go with the 18-inch guns. And these are Mark IIIs. The reload is 54.7, but their accuracy, that's what we're looking at. We're going to start at 20,000, and we cannot retreat, so it's going to be no worse than 4.2% on, say, a battleship that we're locked onto. So if that's the case, then let's look at 17-inch guns. Okay, they're worse. 16-inch guns are worse. So these are maximum of Mark IIIs. What about Mark IV 15-inch guns? I don't want to go down to Mark IVs. Yeah, so the 18-inch guns are our best bet. Big surprise there, right? All right. So 18-inch guns. The standard layout is going to be a thing. So we're just going to go ahead and plop them there and there, there, and there. Okay, we've got a bit of a 4-weight offset, which is normal. I'm actually going to move this last turret back. We can actually get another turret in there. Do that. Alright, so we've got a lot of main batteries. We are also very heavy right now. We have an aft weight offset. We can fix that a little bit by pulling that one forward a little bit. Alright, so that changes there. Now, we are going to have secondaries. Okay, I want 8-inch secondaries. And I want a lot of them. Okay. So that's a lot of 8-inch secondaries on each side of this ship. And now we need torpedoes. We need quintuple launchers. And we need to put them anywhere we can, preferably midship. How about, yeah, we can't put them up there, unfortunately. See, we've got an aft offset. Still an aft offset. Okay, we can't really go any further there, so let's see if we can put some towards the front. Got a bit of a 4-weight offset. Do, 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 do. Alright, let's hold off there. Let's go ahead and put our funnel in there. Let's see if we go 1 Uber funnel 4. That only gives us 70%. That weighs 1,733. This is 1,900, and I'm assuming this will give us a full... No, it actually doesn't. 77.6. So it wants us to have 2. We can't actually put 2. Alright. So how many torpedoes do we currently have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 launchers off of either side. That is 50 torpedoes per... Or no, try again. Try again, dummy. That's 25 torpedoes per side, 50 total. Okay, and that leaves us with 2,000 tons to make some actual armor on this thing. Okay, so armor. We need deck armor badly. So we are going to go up to... Okay, we are now overweight. That's a shame. I would love to have 8-inch deck armor. And 5-inch deck extended. What does that leave us? That's 4,000 tons overweight. Okay. What can we take out of the speed to make that work? Come on, baby. There we go. All right, so 22 knots is our top speed. That's not good, but our range on our torpedo launchers is going to be pretty good. It's going to be 22.3 kilometers. So we're going to have torpedoes on target immediately. So hopefully we can get some good hits out of that. With as many battleships as we're going to be up against and as many cruisers and everything, there's got to be some hits right off the bat. Especially with 25 torpedoes in the water, each one of them capable of just absolutely nuking ships. Okay, so that's the goal. With that being said, we can pump maybe a little bit more into the belt. Okay, 11.4, a little bit into the belt extended. Nope, not quite. Into the conning tower. All right, that's the maximum we could do, 12.2 on the conning tower. Okay. Well, with that being said, I think we're go for launch. Let's hope that we don't fail miserably. I mean, at the end of the day, if we sink anything at all, we're doing pretty well. And the first thing we're going to do is pause the game as soon as we get in. Come on, baby. The game is really thinking about this. Okay, you see what we're up against. 25 ships total. So we're going to go ahead and pause. We are currently broadside to everything. So I am going to actually just go ahead and play at this point. Come on, baby. Get those torps on target. They're already shooting at us. We have 202 torpedoes loaded on this ship. 2,000 18-inch shells. And we've already taken a 13-inch hit, but it did basically nothing to us. We also took a 16-inch hit. Didn't really do much to us. I'm kind of hoping my torpedoes go a little bit early here. Alright, torpedoes are out, we're going to turn in. Main batteries are almost on target. Let's go ahead and speed it up to ×3. Let's go ahead and drop this down to the own cruise speed. We're already flooding. That's why we need to get this ship turning. Turn the ship in, for God's sakes. We are literally spawned in the worst possible position. We are broadside to an entire armada. If anybody else had this issue. God, this ship is so big that it's so hard to turn. We've lost half our hit points and we haven't even got a hit yet, I don't think. Remember, we're not allowed to disengage. We're not allowed to retreat. Alright, I feel a little better now that we're actually angled slightly. We're going to be able to take a little bit better hits. First kill. Not sure if it's a battle cruiser or a battleship. We won't know until it disappears here. But I'd say it's most likely we got another one. We're starting to land significant punches. We got another. Ships are dropping left and right. Three kills in the book. Multiple torpedo hits. Speaking of torpedoes, we've got torpedoes up ahead. Huge hit! Huge hits! We got another one down. Another one down. They're dropping like flies. See, they're really struggling to do significant damage to us now that we've actually been able to angle in sufficiently. Alright, let's zoom out a little bit. We managed to avoid most of the torpedoes there. We're gonna have to turn back out. Time it takes us to turn, we should be behind those torpedoes there and avoid the torpedoes that we just spotted coming in. Come on, baby. Oh, big hit! Big hit on the battle cruiser. He has got to be not long for this world. There's a lot of torpedoes, though, incoming. Looks like we're going to slip in between these, so we did a good job avoiding those. Now let's go ahead and start turning in to try to avoid the ones that they're about to hit us with from the right. They still have all their battleships, but they have significantly lost a lot of their heavy their armored cruisers. And their light cruisers, and a couple of DDs. As you can see, we are being peppered right now. Not a whole lot we can do about it. We've got torps in the water on the enemy on the left side. We've got more torps being launched from the left. And it looks like we may just slip in between these torpedoes. We might take one. Looks like we're definitely going to take one. We did. It did cause flooding. Alright, let's turn. Okay, we got another cruiser light. Got a torpedo hit on the battle cruiser. We've killed one of their destroyers. I'm letting the computer take over the targeting. I don't want to select targets because they're doing a pretty good job of getting rid of everybody. Oh! Goodbye, destroyer. You are not coming back from that one, Sunshine. Go back to port. There's no way he survived that. We got a torpedo hit? Yeah, there he... Actually, that was another destroyer. Come on, Bonrego! We believe in you. We're going to be able to slip in between these torpedoes. Very close. We are going to take one on the nose. Yep. Our ship is just being pelted from everywhere. But it doesn't matter because with fire like that... Oh no! We got detonated! Oh, it's so horrendous! Oh, we were so good for so long! I didn't exactly see what happened, but we just lost all of the remainder of our health. I imagine there was a magazine detonation or a flash fire. Darn it! We were doing so well! Anyway, guys, I'll have to go back and post and tally up the score that I managed to receive in this one. We killed a lot of stuff before we actually got a chance to identify it, so it's going to be hard to just look at the footage. I just have to go at the end when we have things, you know, we knew how many we started with, so we'll have to go through that. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. This was a ridiculous challenge. We did the best we could, and we did manage to inflict significant casualties on the enemy. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Oh, and don't forget to check out everybody else as well. I'll leave a link in the description for each one of them, as well as at the end of the video, you'll see their videos posted there. So make sure you check out Stealth 17 Gaming, Everyday's Different, History Guy Gaming, and Brother Monroe. And have a great night.